guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be inspired by some of your requests. I did ask you guys in my last video if you had any ideas, anything to motivate me to come up with for, filming ideas. I was running out of ideas, but I'm back, I'm motivated, and today's video is going to be about 3 face and eye palettes that I have been loving, currently using, reaching for, and I just thought let's tackle them. Let's do a quick video and just kind of give you a little more information on each one of them, show you some swatches, and I want to thank each and every one of you that left me some requests in my last video. Definitely going to tackle some skincare in my next video. I'm hoping to delve into some fall inspiration soon since fall is just around the corner. My birthday is next month already. I can't believe it, and I will definitely keep your requests in mind. Always feel free to comment your suggestions, your requests below in the comment box. I always read your comments, I always respond. Thanks for tuning in, I guess, and let's get into the video. I'm going to share with you 3 face and eye palettes that I'm currently loving, so keep watching. Alright, so let's start with the first palette, that is the face palette. This is from the brand Pur. I first discovered this brand when I worked at Ulta, and I actually got this a couple months ago and I love it so much. This is their Sculptor Palette. It's a highlight and contour palette. You get 4 generously sized pans of powder, 2 to contour and bronze with, 2 to highlight with. You have a mirror. It's a very lightweight packaging, but it feels sturdy. It has a magnetic closure, so it just simply snaps shut. Perfect for traveling because you have that mirror. Not only do I love the size of the powders in here because you do get a lot of product, a lot of bang for your buck, if you will, but these are the creamiest, most silky smooth powders, super blendable, super buildable. These are basically fail-proof. They're so easy to work with, so beautiful. This retails for $30, so the way I like to look at it is you're getting 1 shade for free if you pay $10 for the other 3. It's basically like they threw in the 4th one for $0, which is pretty awesome. It's a great deal, and not only do I use this for my face, obviously to contour I go with lighter shade, but I love to use these as eyeshadows as well. In fact, I have both of these shades in the crease and the outer corner today to kind of darken, deepen up, and just add depth and dimension. They're so amazing because they're blendable, easy to work with, and like I said, very versatile because it can be a face palette, an eye palette, and it does a lot for just $30. Another thing that I want to mention is that these smell like delicious cocoa powder. They smell amazing. Very reminiscent of the ones from Too Faced. I love the cocoa powders from Too Faced. I don't know if they copied them, if that's trademarked or not, but this smells delicious. Oh, and also this palette is vegan. I wanted to make sure I mention that in case you guys are into vegan, cruelty-free makeup. Some makeup is cruelty-free, not all of it is vegan. So this is definitely a vegan palette. This next palette is from the brand Winky Lux, which I only first heard about it through subscription services like Ipsy and BoxyCharm, but I really love this palette. It's called the Kitten palette. It's so cute. It makes me think of Lisa Frank with the cute little kitties on the outside. It has pretty pink packaging. It doesn't have a mirror, unfortunately. This retails for $25, so it's a little bit cheaper than the palette I just mentioned, but you do get 9 shades in here. A nice mixture of mattes and shimmers, and you do get 1 holographic shade, which I think is awesome. It's very, very eye-catching. This palette, when I first looked at it, seems kind of boring, but when you swatch it, when you play with it, you'll be very impressed. It's very highly pigmented. One of the cons, though, that I do have to mention is the fact that this palette gets dirty very easily, as you can see with the darker shades. Once your brush kind of taps and touches the shadow, if it goes a little bit out on the packaging, kind of smears. It's kind of hard to remove it. So I don't like that because I'm very, very much a neat freak. I am a Virgo, so I like my things to look neat and clean, and I don't like the fact that it looks messy and smeared up when you start to use it. But I mean, that's just a personal opinion because this is your personal palette. It's not like anyone's going to be looking at it. If you're a neat freak like me, maybe keep that in mind. Just be really careful when you tap the excess in here. But other than that, it's a great palette. As you'll see in the swatches, it's amazing, and you do get 9 shades for $25. So I'm very impressed with this. I've been using it a lot lately, and one of the shades that I really love, believe it or not, is this one here, which looks like it's not going to give you much, and honestly, it really warmed up the crease. That's the color I started with to do this eye makeup, and I don't know, I just really like this color. It's kind of like a very soft peanut butter. It's really, really pretty, and again, very blendable. I love this dark chocolate brown. I love the holographic shade, and I also really like the fact that it's a great mixture of shades that I think are necessary in a palette to work with, because you have these neutrals, these shades you're going to use for the crease, for the highlight, and then you have some shimmers, but then you get some berries and blues and golds and browns, and then a nice deep matte to kind of just anchor all these colors together. So very impressed with it, and I had to share it with you guys. And again, it's only $25 for 9 shades. I think that's a pretty good deal. And this last palette is from a brand that I've never heard of before. So thank you again, BoxyCharm, for introducing to me this brand. So this is the brand Blink, and this is their Electric Eyes palette. I love how it comes in this slim black packaging. It's just very sleek, and it's definitely electric. Not only do you get 5 pigmented shadows, but you have a nice mirror. It reminds me a little bit of the packaging from e.l.f., except that this is a little bit sturdier. It's a little bit better quality. You have such a nice mixture of shades, from a chocolate bronze to a pretty berry shade. You have your rose gold, which is what I have mostly on the lid. You have a nice soft bronze, and then a bright kind of diamondy white yellow gold, which I use to kind of halo in the center of the eye. I love how intensely creamy these shadows are. This is 5 shadows for $25. Might seem pricey, but these are almost like pressed pigment. They are so creamy, so intensely, just so intensely pigmented. The swatches that you're about to see are basically one tap swipe, like one touch and you swipe it on your arm, and that's the pigment that you're gonna get. It's so amazing. You can achieve so many looks with this. Just pair it with a matte palette for the crease and the lower lash line, and you're good to go. It's a beautiful go-to palette, I think, for the holidays, now for the season. Fall and winter, it'll be a great palette to reach for because you have these great bronzes, rose gold and berry, and then of course the beautiful shade for highlighting. I mean, you can't go wrong. $25 for 5 shades. So you're basically paying $5 per shadow, but I mean, you'd pay that at ColourPop, you'd pay that in a lot of drugstore brands when you're going individual, when you're purchasing things individually. So I think it's a great deal, and I had to mention that. So that pretty much rounds out the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for your requests again, your suggestions. Let me know what else you want to see on my channel, and I will catch you guys in my next upload next Monday. See you guys soon. Bye guys.